Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Anna and today we have a new seller's haul, and you guys, I am so excited about this table. We have some gorgeous new pieces that I've never had before. We have some restocks for some things that people have asked about. But I'm so excited to show you guys what is out on the table, because I really do feel like this table is one of my favorite raw specimen tables. You guys know I love to do like the polished stuff, the spheres, the hearts, the towers, carvings, but I also really love my raw specimens. As I mentioned, usually a lot of people, when they get started in their crystal journey, sometimes start with tumbles or some smaller polished pieces like spheres, towers, hearts, things like that. But eventually down the line, you definitely start gravitating to more of the raw specimens. I also just have such a soft spot in my heart for raw specimens. I really do think they are underrated, and there could be so many gorgeous high quality raw specimens that we might not necessarily see all the time, because for example, if you're going to crystal shops and things like that, sometimes they have a lot more like higher end polished stuff versus raw. And just in general, as you go along in your crystal journey, you can discover some new specimens and some new releases that you've never laid your eyes on before. So I really do have a soft spot in my heart for specimens. I know a lot of the people that do shop with me prefer more of my polished items like towers, spheres, and carvings, but I am really trying to get you guys into raw specimens because I really do feel they're just as beautiful as the polished items. So let's get started so I can show you what is out on today's table, because you guys, we have quite a lot of items to go through. So let's get started. On our left hand side, I do have some things that are out of frame that you can't see. It's just these green slabs. They're kind of all the way to the left and out of frame, but I am going to show you guys. I was able to get my hands on some gorgeous green aragonite slabs from Spain. So if you saw my personal haul, I did show you guys a personal piece that I was able to add to my collection, but I recently did come by a smaller lot of them at pretty decent pricing for you guys. So I am so excited, because I remember when I did show the small raw piece that I got for myself like a while back, probably a year back at this time, a lot of you guys really wanted some green aragonite. So you guys, we finally got some slabs in. They are absolutely gorgeous. They do have some chatoyancy to them, and they are a really beautiful, gorgeous, like minty green color that's just, you guys, they are to die for. Not to be mistaken for Caribbean calcites that we're kind of used to, that are that kind of greenish blue color. This is completely different. This is an older find. It is, I believe, on Mined Out. So there is a seller that usually is at the European gem shows that has these options. They don't even have them at like Denver and Tucson. So I was able to snag a small lot for you guys. So hopefully the folks that did want them are able to snag one. The next thing that I am so excited about is a newer thing coming to the market, are these gorgeous higher quality angelite towers coming to the market. So this is a newer find. I want to say within the last couple months this has been hitting the market. It is a really gorgeous blue color, and it is kind of hard to tell on camera, but in person it has like really beautiful specks of almost like glitter in them that really shine well in lower lighting. So these are new. They are coming out of China. They are a newer discovery. I don't know if they have been mined before, but I will say I have recently seen one or two shops get them, and they're growing in popularity. So I was able to get a small batch of them in smaller, skinnier towers, so they're priced really well. And then the next thing I have available is also from Spain. I finally was able to get my hands on a smaller purple aragonite lot. So again, these are raw specimens and aragonites from Spain. This also has been hitting the market, I want to say within like the last couple months. You can find them in like a more saturated purple, as well as like a lighter purple that doesn't have too much of like a saturated purple in it. Very beautiful. I know there are a lot of you guys who do really love your aragonites, so I was really excited about these because I've been wanting them for a while now. I had wanted to get those aragonites in for some time now, but it was so hard to find them just at wholesale in general. Like none of my vendors that I usually shop from had it until like very late in the game, but I was finally able to snag some up for you guys. Then, as you guys can tell, we have some options that we have had before. We have these really beautiful moonstone and sunstone options again. So we will have a few hearts available, and then a ton of gorgeous moons available. As you guys can see, quite a lot of them. So we have quite a lot of them, as you guys can tell. Again, moonstone tends to do pretty well in my shop, so I do get it from time to time. I don't always want to keep getting it because it's not like the only crystal that I gravitate towards, but I do get it on and off again from time to time because I do have newer folks that join our live sales as well as check out my website. So I just want to make sure I'm providing everyone with just enough of a little bit of everything. So I did get some more of these gorgeous moonstone options from you guys. All of the moonstone is from Madagascar. Also over here on the left hand side, it is kind of hard to tell. I only have 6 of these, but I got these really gorgeous chatoyant petrosite from Arizona. Petersite or petrosite, whichever way you want to pronounce it. We do commonly know it as that beautiful blue and gold in it. Almost looks like blue tiger's eye. But this is green petrosite from Arizona, and you guys, it is absolutely stunning. So it also has those gorgeous chatoyant lines with some beautiful, almost blue silver flash to it. It is kind of hard to capture their beauty on camera, but they are so pretty, and that chatoyancy really bounces out at you when you're looking at it face to face. These are super gorgeous and were a newer discovery for me, so I'm so excited because I always love to get some newer specimens in. Now the next thing I want to show you guys are all of these specimens up here on the shelves. They are all from China, but they are all really gorgeous, high quality pieces. The first being these absolutely stunning octahedral fluorites on white candle quartz. So I feel like the video will not do these justice, but these are absolutely insane. So they do have almost like a matte sugary druze to them, the fluorites. They are in octahedral form, and they are all on white candle quartz matrix. You guys, I have never ever seen this combo in my life before. It was pricey because it was a newer discovery. This is from Inner Mongolia, but you guys, I am absolutely obsessed. You guys know anything fluorite I automatically gravitate towards and need to get for the shop. So you guys already know I could not pass these up for the shop. Look at how insane these are, you guys. Again, I know I always say it, but the video does these no justice. Luckily, I have quite a few pieces, as you guys can tell, so hopefully there are some still left over for the website. They are kind of pricier, but again, this is a more rare, unique discovery that is coming out of China. With the next to follow that, you guys, I am so just like in awe of these pieces. I also picked up these really gorgeous pyrite with fluorite from China. Now it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but I will do my best to show you guys. But do you see all those little like gold glittery inclusions? That is all pyrite, and these are color shifting fluorites. So they are identical to the fluorites that come kind of from the Diana Marie mine, where they have that beautiful blue and green kind of multicolor transition. So in daylight, like if you just take it out and with the naked eye, not under fluorescent lighting, you will see the blues in these. You guys, these are absolutely stunning and such a cool find for me. I was just in awe of these pieces when I saw them. Oh my goodness, you guys, so I could not pass them up. We also do have a piece that just has some really beautiful druzy quartz on it. Oh my god, you guys, when I tell you these pieces are insane, they are insane. And the color shift on these, like when you actually look at them in daylight, is absolutely out of the world. The blue is like a really beautiful dark deep blue color, and then the green is obviously that gorgeous rich saturated green color. So the color of them is just, it's A1. It just does not compare. Then the next thing that I did get from China as well are these gorgeous yellow barites that are native for China. They are absolutely stunning. So you guys, I have been trying to get my hands on these for months, probably up to a year now at this point, because when these barites hit the market, I swear I couldn't even find pieces like under $100 for wholesale. Like, it was crazy how expensive they were. But I do understand it was a newer find and there was a very, I think, limited amount of it, but now there's just so much of it flooding the market that the prices on these have significantly decreased. So I have finally been able to snag a fairly affordable lot for you guys, and I'm so proud of myself, because there are some crystals that when I first see them, I'm always like, oh my God, would I ever be able to afford something like this in my shop? And I always look forward to adding new specimens to my shop. So this was one of those items where I was like, damn it, I might not actually be able to bring these in because they were all priced like starting at $100. And I know a lot of you guys love to shop with me because I tend to be on the more affordable side. So I couldn't reconcile spending $100 a piece on these, knowing that they probably would have just sat around and not sold, and I would have had to discount them in the long run. And it didn't make sense for me financially. But I am so glad that the prices on them have finally decreased and become more affordable because they are absolutely stunning and gorgeous. And I know I always say it, but the video does them absolutely no justice. They really are that girl when you see them in person. Then the next thing we have out on the table, which I am also super excited about, are these really gorgeous cave calcites from Mexico. So I will actually have two varieties of calcites out on the table for you guys today. But you guys, look at this cave calcite. It is absolutely insane. I feel like everyone is in their calcite era. I honestly feel like everybody is in their calcite era, either being a seller or a buyer or wherever you are in your crystal journey. I feel like we're all gravitating heavily towards calcites, especially within this last year. So you know I could not pass these up. Just look at how gorgeous the points are on these. Like, oh my God, they are absolutely insane. So we have some gorgeous bigger clusters, but also some beautiful smaller babies as well. And these are priced really well, you guys. Really nice and affordable because again, they are calcites, and a lot of the Mexican calcites are usually on the more affordable end. So really beautiful options in these cave calcites. And now we're going to make it over to our right hand side so I can show you a different type of calcite. This is a more newer find coming out of Mexico. So this is actually calcite with copper inclusions in them that give it this beautiful blue color. You guys, when I tell you this blue is out of this world, the blue is out of this world. It very much reminds me of like Tiffany & Co., like periwinkle blue. It's so pleasant to look at. It's so pleasing to the eye. I'm absolutely in love with this newer find. So again, this is a newer find coming out of Mexico, but really gorgeous inclusions in them. The blue color is stunning. The calcite is sparkly. It's just such a beautiful crystal all around that I am so excited about. I was actually shocked that I was able to get both minis and some larger pieces for you guys, because let me tell you, when everyone joined the live for these, they were going like hotcakes. So just like you guys join our live sales, there are wholesalers that also do live sales, and there are quite a lot of us in those sales as well, trying to get new items for you guys. So let me tell you, these went like absolute hotcakes. I was floored by how quick they all went. But I was also able to snag some beautiful larger pieces of this material. And you guys, when I tell you the video does this no justice, I know I'm a broken record with that saying, but it really does it no justice. You guys, the sparkle, the baby blue color, oh my goodness. Now I know a lot of you guys are fans of blues when it comes to crystals, just like I am. So I was really excited for that find because that was definitely new for me. And I've never seen like such a pretty baby blue color when it comes to crystals. And the mix of the calcite just makes them that much more like chef's kiss. But you guys, just wait till you see them in the live sale because they are insane. And then last but not least, we do have a small little lot of Bumblebee Jasper stars. Now, the reasoning that I don't bring this often to my shop, or when I do bring them into my shop, they are smaller lots, is because there is a lot of lower quality Bumblebee Jasper that I was never a fan of, to be completely honest with you guys. So I don't gravitate towards that stuff. I don't get it into the shop. But when I do see some gorgeous, like higher quality Bumblebee Jasper with really beautiful patterning and color variations, I always end up getting it, because I definitely will say that I have kind of moved over to the more high quality side when it comes to crystals. Just for example, like with rose quartz as well as amethyst, I really do not gravitate towards like lighter rose quartz or lighter amethyst. I really very much am looking for more saturated, deeper colors. So just like with bumblebee jasper, I don't really gravitate towards like the kind of crappier, less banded bumblebee jasper. I really like a gorgeous, high quality, defined banding on my bumblebee jasper. So that's kind of why you don't see me getting it into the shop a lot, because there is a lot of lower quality on the market that I really don't gravitate towards. And I really try to pride myself in bringing in crystals that I would want in my collection. Now I know there are so many other shops out there and everyone's different and everyone gets a little bit of everything. But me, myself, I don't just buy crystals to buy crystals to like sell and then get the next crystal, get the next crystal, sell, get the next crystal. I really buy crystals, number one, that I do have a passion or connection with, and also just something that I would put in my personal collection. If it's not up to what I would put in my personal collection or that standard, I'm not going to bring it in for you guys. So as you guys can tell, for example, I have kind of moved away from getting a lot of like palm stones, cheaper crystals, cheaper carvings that I used to bring in. A lot of that stuff, kind of cheaper options that you would get from China. If you guys have noticed, I really have gravitated away from that. And I've really started to broaden my shop and my collection with more higher end and more unique specimens, and something that, again, I gravitate towards. I'm not just going to buy crystals to buy to sell. I really have to have some type of passion to sell what I'm selling. I don't want to just buy things in bulk just to buy it and get it out of my hands and get it to the next person. I really try to buy things that I would personally love to see in my collection, and I do add to my collection, and I do pass by it every day. So I want to make sure it's something that resonates with me and something that I really connect with, versus just buying a lot of bulk that I'm not really interested in. All right, guys, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for listening to my little rants, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this week's sellers haul. I am super, super excited about tonight's table. If you are interested, please join me over on Instagram at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I did actually want to put a disclaimer out there. There have been a few of you guys that have found me on Whatnot. I am also now on Whatnot, but I don't do my main sales on there. I do what is left over. So it's actually funny because my last two live sales, I had two folks that jumped in because they recognized my voice from YouTube, which is kind of insane to me. Like, that was so amazing to meet some of you guys that view me over here on YouTube, over on a new platform that I haven't even really announced on here or on my other social medias. So that was really, really cool. And I know a lot of you guys and people in general are really just gravitating towards new platforms. So if you are on Whatnot, I am Anna's Crystal Shop on Whatnot again. I don't know if I'll go live tonight on Whatnot. Probably I will go live tomorrow. So if you guys are interested, definitely join me on Whatnot. My logo and name is the same as it is on all social media platforms. So definitely join me over there if that's something that you like to do or you like to watch those type of live sales. And yeah, I thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for all the support. I know school's starting up, or school has started up for a lot of folks, so I know it's been kind of busy, but I really do appreciate you guys still joining my live sales and showing me support. So honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.